What is up? Good morning.
Good morning.
I am headed to get my CT scan done, get some blood work done, and meet with my surgeon and oncologist. My lovely assistant is with me. She'll be on camera later. She wants coffee and caffeine first, she says. You guys like my new sunglasses? Ah, pretty cool. Yeah, so this is my 1-year checkup, and it's a big indicator of whether or not it was successful, whether or not the chemo killed all of the cancer. So I am super anxious for this to be over. All indicators point to the fact that, you know, it's probably not there, but this is a huge milestone, a huge marker to show where we're at. So show if it took, show if it worked. And I'm excited. We'll bring you along. Breakfast of champions. One of the weirdest things about all these checkups and procedures and everything is that it's always me and a bunch of old people in the rooms. It's what being a young cancer patient is like. And all the old people like chatting at my wife all the time. I don't know what it is with old men, but
whenever we go to the oncology clinic, I always want to be like, what are you in for? It's terrible. I'm just nosy. Just trying to be a light in a place that's real sad. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of struggles.
Just making all the barium drinking jokes I could.
Yeah.
All right, just leaving breakfast at 11:45 because you're not supposed to eat before you get a CT scan. I thought it was because of imaging. I thought they wanted to get a clear image, and I asked them that. They said, no, a lot of people will respond negatively to the dye in different ways, and one of the ways is to immediately start puking all over yourself, which is great because the process of doing the CT scan, as you just saw in the video, you're in this tube with your arms stuck up above your head. You can't really do anything but just like puke on yourself. So it would be terrible. You would either like puke on your chest or puke into one of your armpits, and then it would like seep into your back. So they say no food.
Puking with the 3-year-old who just goes, bleh.
Yeah, like a 3-year-old in a car seat that just pukes down their chest.
You're like, no, God.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of get it. I've never had that kind of feeling, but when you drink all that barium, that is not fantastic, I'll tell you that.
What happens to you when
but
you
then
drink the barium?
Yeah, so when I drink, most people have a symptom from the barium where you kind of get the squirts. For a couple hours after. But when you get the CT scan done, you have this dye that's injected in your body, and it makes you feel like your neck gets really hot, and it makes you feel like you wet yourself because your pants area gets really hot as well. Maybe it's a reaction to the embarrassment of feeling like they just peed their pants. They throw up on themselves.
Well, this will make it better.
My pants are already wet. Maybe if I throw up, then they won't think it's pee. So I'll just puke. Don't take me back there. Probably run a mouth when I'm done.
That would come through and bring like blankets and socks. And
So.
That's awesome. I remember I was with you at one point. This point, and then I think that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's an empty room for you. At least you can get some. I know some.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh man. Yeah. It is ridiculously hard to not get emotional about it.
I can't imagine. Well, since y'all were here, I had a baby too.
No way.
That's
awesome.
How is it with 4 kids now?
That's awesome.
I was just thinking about this. Like,
because I guess you weren't pregnant at the time. Yeah, because it's been a year now.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know.
so wild.
It was so good to see you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
So good to see you, and thank you for the treat. Well, congrats on your 4 girls.
Awesome. Congrats on yours.
Thank you.
Girl?
Girl,
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
So cool.
Well, good to see you guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Like seriously, you look
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And please do give me a call.
Okay.
If there's anybody I can come up here and chat with or sit with or whatever. And I don't think I'll be as emotionally unstable next time.
It's okay.
So.
You were with us for a long time, so it's kind of, it's fun and scary coming back.
Yeah.
It's good to be on this side of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's perfectly normal what you're feeling. Trust
Okay.
me. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Enjoy.
We got some time to kill, so Joanna's just gonna blast out some push-ups.
From Simmons, you were taken by ambulance.
Yeah, because I thought I was like dying. Because I couldn't see or use my body.
How many experiences like that do you think you'll go through in your life? Like, I've never
What do you
felt
mean?
I was gonna die, and I feel.
This is my doctor, Dr. Bagrodia, and I think he's got some news he wants to share.
Everything's looking good.
Awesome.
2 RPLDs and chemo later. Cancer free, where we want to be.
Boom.
Ow! We're going to live on. We're going to survive.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
Appreciate
Good
it.
to see you all.
All right, we just finished up with Bagrodia. Now we're gonna get some blood work done and meet my new oncologist. I'll tell you a little bit more about where my old one went.
Go to the left here to get your weight.
Should I take my shoes off?
If it's up to you, if you want to.
223, yes, I want to take my shoes off.
Are you having any pain today?
Just a little bit of pain in my abdomen. I have a hernia above my belly button. Are you going to the bigger cuff because I have bigger biceps than you were expecting?
Yes. I have to switch it. Alright, 114/71.
So,
Are you still taking a multivitamin?
yes,
Okay.
occasionally, probably twice a week.
Okay. Is that the only thing you're taking?
That and the illicit drugs.
Oh.
Sorry.
She was like, okay, at least he's honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope, no
Are you
cocaine.
taking any of these? Are you having any of these symptoms?
Am I taking any? No.
Can you just tell me the ones that you're having?
Fatigue for sure. That's a constant battle. Ear pain. I have 4 little girls. It gives me some ear pain. Sensory change. I live with my wife. Sometimes my heart overflows with love. That's a sensory change right there.
Have you had caffeine? What's your
I
problem?
did. I had some caffeine. I woke up.
You should record them.
Yeah, I know, really. Like, you're on fire right now.
That's it. Just the fatigue. Sorry.
And the illicit drugs.
And the illicit drugs.
An optimal range, lower and lower.
Yeah.
So that they can grab disease better.
How are y'all?
Great.
Good. Were y'all down? Oh, sorry. My name's Tina.
Hi,
I'm a
Tina.
nurse. Okay, so is this y'all's first time meeting Dr. Bowman?
It is. Yeah,
It
it
is,
is.
okay.
My
The
last.
transition.
Yep. My last oncologist.
Ariaga? Right?
Yes, Dr. Ariaga is now currently working for IBM
Yeah.
as part of the
that's what I
Watson
heard.
project. I don't know how that happens.
Years, like,
Well, he
he's
is quite an
wonderful.
expert, so.
He is an expert. So do they just like come knocking on his door and they're like, hey, you've done all these amazing
I
things?
heard from his nurse, Nikita, that they had offered back in like November or something
Yeah.
like that, and he sat on it for a really long time
Yeah.
and thought about it, and then when he accepted, he was like gone in like a couple weeks
Yeah.
or something like that.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, so Erin, how do you say your last name?
Bewley.
Knew it. Okay, because I think she said bully.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been saying Bewley, and I'm like.
Yeah.
I hope I'm
Or a lot of
wrong.
people throw an R in there and I get burly.
And I just. Okay, as far as your allergies, we have listed here etoposide and sulfus.
Mhm.
Nothing new to add to that list.
No. And the etoposide's the big one.
Yeah, I see anaphylaxis high. They got it in bold over here.
Yeah, it was bad. I stopped breathing.
Yeah.
It's not
Immediately,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, immediately. It was.
What were they trying to give you?
It
What was
was-
the etoposide with?
Well, it was bleomycin, etoposide, and cisplatin.
Oh, those
And
are
so,
all rough.
well, I made it through the first round on BEP,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I came back for the second round, I was in like 5 minutes into getting
Really,
it.
the second round?
Yeah, I started in on the second round, and then 5 minutes into it, I guess I had built up a resistance to it, or hypersensitivity to it, I guess they call it.
Yep, I've heard of that before.
And
but it's so weird how that happens. 'Cause
yeah.
I've seen some people, they'll react the first time, and then they'll ease into it, and after that, they never react again.
That's weird.
I've actually seen that a lot in the hospital.
Okay.
I used to
like,
work
oh,
there.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll just slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't fine.
Now, when it's anaphylactic, you stop breathing. We're like, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
What else
Well, and
can
it
we
made
do?
my spine burn as well, like the base of my brain and the bottom of my spine, like I guess
And
the
they
tail of my
said it
spine.
was specifically the etoposide.
Yes.
evidence-free?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and then so we stopped it, and then we said, okay, we're not going to do any more etoposide today, and they gave me a bunch of Pepsid and Benadryl and just like tons of that, to kind of stop it, and then we moved on to the next thing. Then I came back the next day, and like within like 30 seconds or 1 minute after starting the etoposide again, it was
Done.
couldn't
That's
breathe,
it.
and so they're like, okay,
Yeah, we're not going to
do that. Yeah, you're gonna go home.
Yeah.
We're gonna reassess, and then that's when they moved it to the paclitaxel, phosphomide, and cisplatin still. So.
All right. Well, now that that's out the way,
Yeah.
we got one that works.
Yeah. The progression of recovery is just extremely slow.
Okay.
But I was also extremely low coming out of it too. You know, at my worst, I couldn't even really move from one room to the next. I would have to lay down and rest for like 10 minutes to be able to just even like make it to the next room, right? So we used to joke about, or not joke, but how bad it was because I couldn't even walk to the mailbox. Like, just dreaming of walking to the mailbox was intense.
Yeah.
So.
And now look at you.
Right, yeah.
Moving around.
Yeah, exactly. So it's getting better. Yeah, I just
Good.
got back from a trip to Boston,
All right.
which is
Able to
huge strides forward.
pick back up like normal life things.
Yep.
And
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
So it's just dealing with fatigue is all.
And appetite wise, are you eating okay?
Yes, I'm eating
Good.
too much.
Too much. I like hearing that in this office. Everywhere else, people are complaining, "Oh, I'm eating way too much." Here, I'm like, "Good,
Yeah.
keep eating.
Yeah,
keep eating."
Yeah.
Any depression or anxiety?
No, it's not anxiety, but definitely like maybe a little bit of depression at times. But I mean, that was more like probably 6 months ago.
When you were doing not.
When I was still struggling significantly, and I expected my recovery to be a lot faster, and I would just get so down about it. I would just
discouraged.
Yeah, I'd just lay down and be like, "This sucks," you know. I want to be out running already.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to the point where I can run for like 2.5 or 3 minutes straight, and that's a big stride forward.
And
but
you
it's
said it was 6 months ago that you were like feeling at your
yes, that I was
lowest?
struggling. Yeah.
That's a big improvement. I know you sometimes think because I'm young I should be able to bounce back faster and everything, but I mean, you never know how these things are going to hit your body and how your body's going to just be able to handle it. So I mean, 6 months is, I think that's a really good recovery.
Yeah.
Especially from the state that you said you were in.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I can totally understand the discouragement when you think it should be way better than what you anticipate.
Yeah.
As far as medications, we just have listed here vitamins.
You're right. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you taking, wait, stop.
And I don't know if she wrote down illicit drugs, but I was joking when I told her that.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see what she put something down.
I didn't know if I was totally joking with her.
Oh.
She's like,
abdominal pain, discomfort, hernia 0.5.
And ask him about, I have a hernia.
Oh, I was like, oh, this is real, the hernia.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait, so that's something we would like to know. Hernia, abdominal hernia or inguinal hernia?
It's abdominal. It's right above my belly button right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 0.5 was at the pain.
The pain level. She's asking on a scale from 0
Okay, that
to
sounds
10.
like, this is a joke, right?
Yeah.
0.5, I hadn't seen that yet. Okay. And she didn't mention any drugs, so.
Okay. I didn't know if she walked out there and she's like, make sure and ask him about the cocaine.
Oh, that's why she didn't mention it. She's probably like, yeah, that's not real.
Okay.
Being dehydrated can like land people in the hospital.
Yeah, and it has. It's done that to me before.
Of it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Cool.
We're just chit chatting.
All right.
This is Dr. Moran.
Good to meet you.
Log out.
Thank you for your insight and good to meet you.
Nice to meet you
All
all
that kind of
too.
stuff.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.